The JBL Quantum 910 headset is beginning to hit retailers, and I think it's about time I give you my thoughts and opinions on this headset. We've seen some epic headsets come from JBL Quantum, with the Quantum 610 and Quantum 810 being some of my notable favourites, as well as the amazing JBL Quantum truly wireless earbuds. So how does this headset stack up to being the best of the best? It's the most expensive headset in the range, and it sports some awesome features. So let's talk about it. So the features of this headset that make it the selling point are three things. 1. Quantum Sphere 360, 2. Quantum Spatial 360, and 3. Quantum Sound Signature. These are exclusive to JBL Quantum products, and they give you an immersion like never before. So starting with the Quantum Sphere 360. This is a PC exclusive feature that goes through audio calibration in the JBL Quantum software, giving you a true and accurate audio experience and positioning while you're in gameplay. In other words, head tracking. The calibration works pretty well and stays pretty even every time you return to your gaming space, put your headset on and start gaming. Next is Quantum Spatial 360. Now, because the 910 works best on PC and the console exclusives are yet to release, this sound feature gives you a spatial audio experience from every direction, captivating you during gameplay. Because the Quantum Sphere 360 feature needs the JBL Quantum engine software to work, this is the next best feature for consoles. Is this why they're releasing the 910p and the 910X for consoles? In my honest opinion, I much prefer spatial audio as opposed to head tracking. To me, spatial audio is like next level surround sound. It still makes me feel like I'm in the environment that I'm listening to, or in other words, in the game. Head tracking is pretty cool, and I can see where this feature would come in handy. For example, competitive games like CSGO and Valorant, as it does actually mimic real sound cues and directions to make you feel like you're literally there. But because I am not much of a competitive gamer and I don't really play a lot of first-person shooters anymore like I used to, this feature isn't necessary for me, so I love the spatial audio a lot more. Lastly, we have the awesome Quantum Sound Signature, giving you audio like you've never heard it before in any other headset. 50mm high-res drivers do an epic job of pushing out sound so well. This gives you the ability to hear every weapon shot, every footstep, and more, near and far in games, which firstly makes it a really immersive, realistic experience, and secondly, it helps bring that competitive edge. So I love that they are a wireless headset. I can no longer use wired headsets anymore after I made the switch a few years ago, but what makes this better is on top of its 39 hours of battery life, you can actually play and charge at the same time if you do go flat during a game. Now I know I just said I can't go wired anymore, but for those of you who don't mind and are spending a lot more time gaming than I do, you can plug the cable in and have it charge while you're playing. For me, I just charge it when I know it's going flat, but I think this is a really handy feature to have. As usual, JBL's ANC works amazingly. It blocks out literally everything and you just can't hear anything else except for what you're playing, which in my opinion helps really bring that immersive experience again. It also has Bluetooth built into it, so it can work across a bunch of different platforms. It's obviously optimized for PC, but you can use it wirelessly with the dongle through your PlayStation or your Nintendo Switch. You can even pair it to your laptop or your phone via Bluetooth. PC of course will give you the fully optimized experience, and unfortunately, you can't use it wirelessly on Xbox. You do have to use the 3.5mm cable, but don't forget the 910X is coming out, which will be the wireless compatible version, so stay tuned for that. Lastly, the design. Premium quality and comfort is right here. The leather-wrapped memory foam ear cups and headband gives you hours and hours of comfort and minimal head and ear fatigue, at least in my experience. I love the RGB on the side and the way the logo lights up, and the little cable extender is a nice touch too. I'm okay with the flip up to mute microphone, but I would like to see a detachable version, just like they had in the JBL Quantum 1. So I just spat out a whole bunch of features to you, but I guess we've got to discuss what I think about it. I really do love them. I was a really big fan of the JBL Quantum 1 headset, but it was wired, which started to deter me away a little bit. I also really enjoyed the head tracking feature back in the day with the Quantum 1, because back then I was actually playing a lot more online first-person shooters, and it worked really well for that scenario. The spatial audio in here is next level, and it's something that I just genuinely love. Can go from one extreme, which is me playing Fortnite with lots of loud noises and bangs and booms and everything going off in the game, to the other end where I'm sitting down and playing a cozy game like Fabledom, which I've been loving lately. Both ends of that tree branch are completely different, right? But the spatial audio does just bring this whole new experience no matter what I'm playing, and I love it every single time. Even listening to music in here is just mind-blowing. It's literally like I'm in the middle of a club or I'm at a gig. No matter what I'm listening to, it just sounds great every single time. They're not my go-to for listening to music, but you still can do it with this, and the point is it does sound fantastic. So I do love that JBL took the Quantum 1 and pretty much put it into the Quantum 910, but made it better. The game chat dial for Discord is integrated on the back of the left ear cup, which back on the Quantum 1, it was attached to the wire. Something as simple as that is a really nice change. So I really loved the design of the Quantum 1, and I was kind of hoping that the 910 had that chunky body and chunky ear cup design, but it looks like they stuck with the design of the 810 slightly and changed up the RGB a little bit, but it's still a pretty minimal ear cup. And as a glasses wearer, these are super comfortable. They don't get in the way of the arms of my glasses. Because of that memory foam as well, it's just super comfy. It honestly is my go-to headset for any time I want to game with a headset. I don't pick up my other ones anymore. I go straight for the 910 because it really is the best of the best. I really do love what they've done with this model. So that is my review of the JBL Quantum 910 headset. I have had it for quite a few months now, and I've just been loving every single moment with it, but I didn't want to give my thoughts until I did get enough experience with it. And I can honestly say that this is so worth the purchase if you do pick one up. The price point is quite high, but it is high for a reason. This is the most premium product in the range. It is the higher end model. Everything that's listed on the box performs fantastically. You really do get what you pay for. As always, thank you so much to JBL and JBL Quantum for supporting the channel. And if you do have any questions, just leave them below. But for now, I'll catch you next time. Bye.